Everyone, welcome back to another Adventures in Pop Culture.
Hang loose.
Jeff, still your name?
My name is Jeff. Jeff.
Still Jason. Still excited to be doing this decades search. So yeah, we're at the last video of the series.
We are.
Going to end it in the aughts,
The
as I think they're being called. The 2000s, because we decided the 2010s are far from over.
Yeah, that decade's still going. So that means that we're starting at 2000 and we go till 2009.
Okay.
And if you're just joining us, what we're doing is searching the store for 3 things each, and then we're going to come back, talk about them, and then that's it.
So this is the aughts, and you ought to start looking. You didn't let me finish my line. All right, we are done with our search. Found 3 things. A lot of, I would say, not as much 2000s as the 80s and 90s, but there's a nice selection in the store.
There is a nice selection.
Yeah.
A little harder than the 80s and 90s, but
not the same level of excitement yet, but that's gonna come, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but like once something has like 20 years on it, I'm just very excited for it.
Agreed. Completely. I'll go first.
Do it, dude.
All right. The first one I picked up, is this toy.
Ooh.
I'm totally not the age group for it, but when these were introduced, and this was back in 2004 is when this was introduced.
You're very adventurous.
Yeah, I'm super adventurous.
Yeah.
So you'd get these toys, and I have some other ones where it was like chunks of clay. This one is dinosaur eggs, and you take this tool and you carve them, and you get little dinosaurs out of this set. And I've also gotten the ones where you get like ancient sculptures and set.
That's fun.
I got one of these and did it. It takes forever.
I remember you did it like halfway.
Yeah, and like I finally revealed a bit of it, and I was done. But there, it's a great idea, and I like doing it for a while. It takes forever.
They are cool. I was not a fan of you doing it because it makes that awful like scraping noise as you're doing it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That was a few years ago that I was actually doing it. But yeah, that's 2000s for you.
I bet you were in your 30s when you were doing that.
This was like 2 years ago.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I was easily,
All right. My first item, I picked up a GameCube game.
Ooh,
and
nice.
this GameCube game, you guys see it? Boom. Is WWE Crush Hour. I haven't played it yet, but I'm excited to try it at some point. But it's of the era of Twisted Metal. So think a Twisted Metal like race car fighting game, but with WWE characters. And I think it's a lot of fun.
I bet that is fun.
Yeah, it's a nice. The case is in kind of bad shape. Didn't pay a ton for it, but the disc is in real nice shape. So someday I'm going to take you down on this.
I bet you will. You're surprisingly better at video games than I am. Well, if you did a wrestling, I'll go right into wrestling.
Oh, do it.
So I grabbed this face-flipping fighter from the WWF.
Ooh, scary.
This one I imagine they're regretting having put out. Chris Benoit in general, the story.
Even more scary.
Yeah, is tragic enough. He had a concussion. They said when they cut open his head, he had like the brain of like an 80-year-old man.
It's scary.
So many concussions just ruined his brain. Tragic story. Murdered his wife and his son. Killed himself. Now, what makes this one kind of crazy is the face flip goes from kind of happy-looking Chris Benoit to enraged-looking Chris Benoit. So I imagine this one they're kind of regretting.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like, I'm ready to murder my family.
That's crazy.
But
it is a very sad story.
It's a super sad story, and it is a great piece to have if you don't mind something that's a little now.
Chris Benoit was one of the, like, back in that era of WWE, a lot of people were taking headshots all the time with those steel chairs. He was one of the few guys that had no problem with taking headshots directly to the back of the head. And that's where they say a lot of that really horrible trauma came from.
That stuff's hard to watch now.
Oh, it's really hard to watch now. Yeah, and which is weird because as a kid I was like, all about it. And
Yeah.
I didn't have any sympathy for those guys, but now it's just like, boy.
Yeah.
But they care a lot more about the wrestlers these days. That's for sure. All right, my second one is, this one's still sealed, and it looks fun. It is G.I. Joe Commando Attack. And it looks like you have like a little, almost like foam disc shooter that you set up somehow. But it's just a board game for G.I. Joe. Yeah, it does look fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really have too much to say about it, just because I don't know too much about it. But
We got that pretty recently for like a real good price, right?
yeah, it was a couple bucks at the Brownville flea market. I remember I was there buying it, and like I wanted to buy it, and I just could not find the guy who was running the stand.
Yeah.
I kept asking like random strangers if they were running the stand, and they're like, "No, I'm not." They weren't really like that. But yeah,
What was the year on that one?
this is 2002.
Nice.
2002.
Nice.
This is 2001.
Nice.
Yes,
I remember
2001.
2004, 2005. My last item, I just went with the Synecdoche, New York Blu-ray.
Ooh,
And it qualifies both as the Blu-ray in 2009, and the film came out originally in 2005.
That's
and
cool.
I picked this because I used to go back and forth between City of God and Synecdoche, New York. But Synecdoche, New York is definitely my favorite movie of all time. And it is not an easy movie. I have seen it God knows how many times. I'm still not sure I fully understand it, but it is definitely my favorite movie. And if nobody's ever seen, watching has never seen it, give it a try. I can't promise you're gonna love it the first time you watch it.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
I remember seeing it in theater with you the first time and being like, wow, I really like that. I don't exactly know what was going on. I can't wait to watch it again, and I haven't watched it since then. So I really do need to watch that again.
I bet I've watched it 10 times, and I get something out of it every time.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
One of the first scenes is him peeing in a sink, so
How could you go wrong?
how could you go wrong?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
All right, my last one, and this is probably my prized possession as far as action figures go, and Jason was very nice one year, and he bought these for me for Christmas, and it is King of the Hill action figure. I mean, these are just not easy to find at all, especially not in box. But yeah, I mean, they're just really cool. If you look on the back, you can see the whole set that you need to collect.
That's
And
awesome.
I go back and forth with what my favorite TV show of all time is, but King of the Hill is definitely in the top 3.
Yeah.
It's just
Great
got
show.
brilliant writing, and what I like about it is like it's an animated series, but it really feels like it could be live action also. Like
Yeah.
it's like scripted towards live action. Like a lot of times with animated series, they're just over the top, and there's just no way that they could be set in reality.
Yeah.
King of the Hill kind of feels like it could be set in
Completely.
reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my third one. I love this thing.
There are lines from that show we just quote all the time.
Oh yeah, this is 2002.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. 2000s.
Woo!
Yeah. Different feel to the 2000s. I know we kind of said that
Yeah.
before, but yeah.
Just not enough age on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, cool stuff, but
Yeah,
just
it
a little
is, yeah.
different.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys liked this series. It was pretty fun doing it, shooting it, running around, looking for treasures in the shop that we had already purchased. But
Yeah. It's like looking at the store fresh.
yeah, definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Let's end this thing, broski. Too sweet.
Two brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join them as they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.
I think I've heard of him.